today we're going to be talking about some more small-time businesses that you can start with little to no money. So first you have freelance writing. Freelance writing is basically writing fiction or nonfiction books, or you can do journaling as well. And then try and sell your different stories to like newspapers and things, which is an option, but mostly I mean just writing books. Some of y'all are creative noodles, right? And you can make wonderful stories, whether they be of the child-friendly variety or the not so child-friendly variety, okay? But basically all you do is you write your book, right? You take it to a book production company. They'll look at it, read it, decide whether or not that they want to, spend money on it to put it out there. A couple of the people I know really well have done this, and it worked out kind of good for them. Like, they got it published, but it's just one of those marketing things. You got to get it out there. You got to work hard at it. Same with anything, I suppose. Next, you have the other side of the coin, right? You have freelance editing, which is basically some people can write amazing stories, right? But they speak like bad. Can't say cuss words. It's YouTube. YouTube doesn't like cuss words. So, what you do is you take their script, right? And you look through it and you find all the misspellings, the grammar, problems, and you fix them. You're a problem solver, which you can put on a resume. But basically what you do is you take their manuscript, like I said, you read through it, you find all of it, you fix it, you give it back to them, and they give you money. It works out pretty well. Next, we have logo design, right? Basically what that is companies sometimes have like a new product that they're coming out with, or they have they're doing a regen or a new overhaul on their look, and they want a new logo. So basically what you do is, if you're a creative noodle, you design a new logo, right? And all that is basically you go and you talk to them, and you find out what their basic idea is, what colors they want, and when they want it, and you put it together for them. And typically, every design builder that I've worked with has made me at least 2 or 3 different designs to pick from, and then I told them if I liked one in particular, or if I didn't like any of them, and I told them, what problems I had, what I was actually hoping for, and they'd go back, change it, and come back so I could try again. That's actually how my Stripped Finance logo at the beginning of this video works, and it's pretty great, and I really enjoy it. Whoever did it was amazing. I love how there's a little stripper with money, and it's like... Anywho, so next we have resume building. I know I touched on this just a little bit earlier. I mentioned resumes, but basically, if you don't know what a resume is, it's what you turn in to someone whenever you're trying to get a job, right? It's basically a list of your accomplishments and why they should hire you. I have one. It's not very long. Mostly it says almost a decade's worth of customer service experience, because most employers don't like to hire strippers, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, you learn to church it up with fancy words. I mean, yes, I work in the service industry. You don't need to know what I was doing. But no, so basically it's just a list of your accomplishments. And it could be something simple, like babysitting when you were younger, if you're trying to go into a relevant field, right? So the main reason we have resume builders is because if it were up to some people, they'd put unnecessary things like taking care of a dog till it died when they're trying to go into childcare. It's not the same thing. Like, I understand that some people think of their dogs as children, right? But they're not children. Or at least not in the legally binding kind of way. But last and not least, we have the Etsy shop, right? So some of y'all can make some amazing things, whether it be crocheting or if you're putting together costume pieces. A lot of my costume pieces I get ordered directly from Etsy. I find something similar to what I want, I contact the person, I discuss with them, what I'm looking for. I send her a couple of ideas of what I want in particular so she knows what I'm thinking, and then she gets back to me, right? And we go back and forth till we finally settle on a design. The wings for my devil costume came from Etsy. My slave bracelets for my belly dance show came from Etsy. And these slave bracelets go from here all the way up. And it's nothing but those jingling like belly dancer coins. Ooh, I love it. It's so nice and it's shiny. I love shiny things. So whenever it's shiny and jingles, all my mind goes is shiny rock, go click clack, okay? If you don't know what that is, I'm sorry. You're not going to get the joke. Because if I explain it, it's not going to be funny anymore. So there's a couple of bonus ones that we can discuss. For some of y'all, I know that y'all have a pickup truck, okay? Don't say that you don't, because I know you do. And basically, if you have a pickup truck, you can go around to like elderly neighborhoods that are a little on the outside of town where the trash runs, right? Because where I live in the middle of nowhere, and our trash service is shoddy at best. So I always have to take my own trash to the dump. I tried paying for the trash service once, and they said, oh, we'll be there Wednesday, and then they weren't there. And then I called them, and they'll be like, oh, we'll be there tomorrow. And they weren't there. And eventually I just got pissed off, and I took it myself. And they're like, you want to cancel your subscription? And I'm like, yes, I want to cancel my subscription because you are more useless than titties on a bull. Okay? So no, go around to different elderly people's houses, set up a price to take the trash off for them, because elderly people, they just don't get around like they used to, right? So you can go and you can take trash, or there might be some people who just don't have the time to do it themselves. Set up a price that includes, your gas bill, transportation, having to clean your truck out, and start your own trash service. So that's it for today, guys. I'll see you next time. So, bye!